All right, we're going to start 1800-2024 Algebra 1 with logs by Professor Alfredo G. Alvarez Jr. 150 questions, video 17, big college algebra final review. All right, 040424. All right, f of x. Okay, wait. Before we do this, if you need money right now for college, books, stuff like that, my margins Mexican Cafe open 24 hours. Great balls, great food, great work. But let's say you don't need money. You're good. So, f of x is this one, and g of x is this function. Find f plus g of 3. First thing you need to do is, what is f plus g of x? It means f of x plus g of x. Substitute in this right here, 6x plus 5, and that one, 2x minus 3. Take the braces off. 6x plus 5 doesn't change anything. So 6x plus 2x is 8x, and 5 minus 3 is 2. Now, f plus g of x is this right here. So now, what do you find out? 3. So put a 3 in there. F plus g of 3, put it in there. 8 times 3. And that's going to give you 24, and 24 plus 2 is 26. So f plus g of 3 is 26, or 3 comma 26, ordered pair. What? You don't know how to do that? Okay, fine. You can use a calculator. Let me show you how to use a calculator. Suppose you're right here, and you don't know how to do 8 times 3. Okay, so let me do it. 8 parentheses 3, okay, plus 2. 8 parentheses 3 plus 2 is enter. I got 26 as my answer, which matches this one here. You can use a graphing calculator, it might help. Maybe. Try it. Anyway, there's our answer. And again, once you do that, go celebrate an ocean or somewhere. Shark says, join me for lunch. And the domain is negative infinity to infinity. All right. 11 part 2. Now it says f minus g of x. Same functions, but now minus. So 6x plus 5 minus 2x. Okay, now this one stays the same, but this one does change. Negative or positive, negative is a positive. Put those together, we have 6x minus 2x is 4x, and that's going to give you the 8. So now f minus g of x is 4x plus 8. It says find f minus g of 2. So put a 2 in there. 4 times 2 is 8, and bring the 8 down, multiplication first, and that's going to be 16. So f minus g of 2 is 16. So 2 comma 16 is the answer. Domain, infinity. Okay. All right. Part 3. F times g of x. So f of x times g of x is 6x plus 5 times 2x minus 3. Do the FOIL. 6x times 2x is 12x squared. 6x times minus 3 is minus 18x. And 5 times 2 is 10x minus 15. Put them together. 12x squared minus 8x minus 15. F times g of x is this. What number? 4. Put a 4 there. 4 there, 4 there. 4 squared means 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16 times 12 is this number. 8 times 4, negative, is going to be negative 32, and then 15. So now, these two right here, it's going to give you 160 minus 15 is 145. So f times g of 4 is what? 145, or 4 comma 145. All right. Oh, part 4. Let's do part 4 for 11. So f over g of x, division. That's fine. So you f of x, put it in there. G of x, put it in there. Nothing you can do with this. No simplification. So f over divided by g of x is this. So now what? Of 1. That's what they want. So 1, put a 1 in there. 6 times 1, 2 times 1 there. That's going to be 6 plus 5, 11. And that one's going to be negative 1. 11 divided by negative 1 is negative 11. So f divided by g of 1 is negative 11, or 1 comma negative. Again, this one's different because the domain, see the bottom of this? You can't divide by 0. If it's division by 0, it's undefined. So when would that happen? 2x minus 3 equals 0. Add 3, add 3. So 2x equals 3. Now divide by 2, and guess what? If x equals 3 halves, it's going to give you a 0 in the denominator. It's going to be, it's going to be down there, and it's not going to work. So domain is what? Any number you want. X is any number you want, but don't use 3 halves. Okay. Number 12. Find the difference quotient. That's what this is called. All right, so f of x is x squared minus 5x plus 4. So now f of x plus h minus f of x over h. Substitute in. F of x is just the original problem, the old one. This one is new. Instead of x, you have x plus h. So you're going to put x plus h in here, x plus h in there. So you're going to have x plus h squared minus 5 times x plus h plus 4. All that. Take away this. So this x plus h squared means 2 of them. X plus h times x plus h. And then this is negative of 5, negative 5x, negative 5h. And then this negative is going to affect all of these. So that's going to be negative x squared, positive 5x, and then the negative 4. Now, FOIL this guy here, right here. X times x is x squared. X times h is xh. X times h is xh again. And h times h is h squared. Also, think of it this way. This is 1xh and this is 1xh, okay? 1 and 1 is 2. So 1xh, 1xh is 2xh. So x squared plus 2xh plus h squared minus 5x plus 4 minus x squared plus 5x. Everything else, copy it down. Notice that x squared minus x squared gone. And 4 and negative 4 are gone. And 5x and negative 5x are gone. What's left over? 2xh plus h squared minus 5h over h. Break it up into 3 fractions. So divide this one out. The h's go away. 2x is left over. H squared by h is going to be just h. And negative 5h over h is going to be negative 5. So 2x plus h minus 5. That's it. 2x plus h minus 5. Yep, that's it. So the answer, 2x plus h minus 5. This one. F of x is this. It says find x such that f of x equals 13. So when is this right here equal to 13? Set it equal to 13. So I'm going to subtract 13 from both sides. So I have x squared minus 3x minus 10 equals 0. So now I'm going to factor this one. And the possible numbers for 10 are 10, 1, 2, 5. I say 2, 5 works. 2 and 5. And if it's positive and negative, let's check it. X plus 2 times x minus, does that work? X times x is x squared. X times that is negative 5x. 2 times that is 2x. And 2 times that is negative 10. X squared minus 3x minus 10. Yep, that matches. So I know that x plus 2 times x minus 5 gives me this. So now set it. X plus 2 equals 0. And x plus 2 minus 2 and minus 2. So x is negative 2. One answer. X minus 5 plus 5 plus 5. So x equals 5. So x equals negative 2. X equals 5. The 2 answers. Okay. Negative 2 and 5. Another part 1. All right. H of x is this. Let's say it's a tree. The height of a tree that's 44 meters high with the acres in it. It says what happens after 1.2 seconds. Well, I put it in there, the formula. So 1.2 times 1.2 is 1.44 times the negative 4.9. So it's going to give you 44 minus 7.056. So this gives you 36.944. So that means that after 1.2 seconds, if an acorn comes off the tree and falls down from the top of it, it's going to be 36.944. The acorn is 36.944 meters from the ground. It's falling down, but it's not there yet. All right, this one says, so h of x equals 10. Now let's put a 10 there. Set that equal to 10. So we're going to go minus 44 minus 44. So we have negative 4.9 x squared equals negative 34. Divide by negative. These are gone. Then this is going to be a positive 34 and 4.9. Now we take the square root of both sides. And this is going to give you x equals this number, 2.634155. Round it to 2.63. So what does that mean? And we're going to use a positive one. Okay, that's all we're going to use. So in 2.63 seconds, the acorn is 10 meters from the ground. All right. Oh, another part. Okay. When is it going to be 0? When is h of x going to be 0? When is it going to be on the ground? So set that equal to 0. Minus 44 minus 44. You have this again. Divide. So you have x squared equals 44 over 4.9. Take the square root of both sides. X is 2.99, 65, 96, 709. But we're going to round it to 3. How about 3.00? So, and use only the positive answer. So 3 seconds. In 3 seconds, what happens? The acorn is on the ground. 0 meters be the distance. Oh, this one. This is R of x and C of x, cost and revenue. So cost is to make, for grandma to make purses for you to sell. This is what she's going to charge you. This is the cost for her to make the purses. And you're going to sell them at this price over here. Purses by grandma are made here. You're going to sell them over here. So profit is revenue minus cost. You're going to sell 24 purses. So let's put it in there. So if you put 24, P of x is this. You can simplify by taking all the parentheses off this one. Put all that together. It's going to give you negative 0.707x cubed, 0.2x squared, 204x minus 500. Put the 24 in there, and using your calculator, of course, you get this number, 3,543.52. So if she makes 24 purses, and you sell them, you will make a profit of, you make the profit of 3,543.52. This is one way to do it. Is there another way? Yeah, of course. Part 2. Same problem. Grandma makes the purses. She's going to charge you for them. And you sell them at whatever price you sell for. Now, so R of X minus C of X. But I'm going to leave it like this. I'm not going to do anything with that. I'm not going to leave it like this. Put the 24 here, here, there, there, there. This number, if you put it in your calculator again, because that's what you need to do, you're going to get 5,179.20. That's what you sold them for. But grandma charged you 1,635.68 to make the purses. So subtract those two numbers. So again, you made a profit of 3,543.52. So 24 purses sold, you made 3,543.52. And you say, thanks, grandma, for helping me out. This one, different. You're driving your truck. And also, you got to stop. You're driving 50 miles an hour and you got to stop the truck. What's going to happen? All right. There's reaction time. You see what you got to do. You got to stop. And when you actually hit the brakes and the brakes start stopping you. So, how much distance is it going to take? The reaction distance, velocity right there, and the brake distance after you apply the brakes, right? So, put all this stuff together. Take the braces off. You have this number, this number, this number. Put it together. Like terms, it's going to be 0.04 v squared, 2.8 v minus 13. Now put 50. You're in 50 miles an hour. What's going to happen? At 50 miles an hour, put this in the calculator again, of course, the machine. And you're going to get 227. So at 50 miles an hour, you're going to take 227. You need 227 feet to stop your Texas truck. That's the total. Okay. Oh, God, a lot of questions here. Here's a function. Here's f of x. Now they're going to ask us a question. What is f of negative 7? And it's negative 8. Why? Because at negative 7, you go negative 8. See? That pair. What is f of negative 2? It says it's 8. Is that right? F of negative 2 is 8. F of 6 is 8. So f of 6 is 8 right there. F of 0 is negative 4. F of 0 is negative 4. F of negative 2 equals negative 8. Is that right? F of 2 is equal to negative 8. Yes. Since 2 goes to negative 8. And f of 2 is a negative number. It's down here. See it? F of negative 2 is 8. Since negative 2 goes to 8. Negative 2 goes to 8. And it's a positive number. It's up here. It's positive. Positives are up here. Okay. So now, f of x equals 0. When does it hit the 0 line right here? When is it? So f of x equals 0 at negative 6. Yes. At negative 1, yes. Also at 4 right here, see? Now, what else they ask you? When is f of x greater than 0? Okay, when is it greater than 0? Up here, the graph's up here. So that means between negative 1, negative 6 and negative 1, between negative 6 and negative 1, the graph's up here. See it? It's positive. And where else? And between 4 and 6, between 4 and 6, the graph is positive up here. So up here, and right here is positive. Now, domain is how from the left to the right. What happens to this graph? It goes from negative 7 all the way to 6. From negative 7 to 6 is the domain. Y'all see that? Left and right. Range, the bottom to the top. So the bottom of this goes all the way down to negative 8 right here. And then it goes up to where? 12. From negative 8 to 12. There's the range. Domain and the range. All right. So now, x-intercepts. Right here. See the x-intercept, x-intercept, x-intercept. Negative 6. Right there. Negative 1, 4. Okay. Y-intercepts. Right here. See that right there? That's the y-intercept. So it's at 0, negative 4. The graph intersects y equals 1. If y equals 1 is a graph like this. How many hits do you see? I see 1, 2, 3 hits. If x equals 5 like this, you only see 1 hit. It goes up, hits it right there. Okay? F of x equals negative 8, where? So f of x is negative 8 whenever it's a negative 7, is that right? At negative 7, you get negative 8? Yes. And at 2, you get negative 8. So you get negative 8 there, you get negative 8 when x is negative 7 or 2. When is f of x equals 12? Well, right there. So at negative 3, and negative 3 gets up, you go up to 12. So that's what f of x is 12 when, and x is negative. And the zeros of our function are right there. Negative 6, negative 1, and 4. Okay, lots of information from that function f of x. All right, let's go to the next one. Oh, more information. Find information of the function. That's fine. Domain. Where's the domain? How far to the left, to the right does this graph go, you think? Let's see, it goes, it doesn't stop. So left and right, negative infinity to infinity, left and right. Range, well, it goes, no, it doesn't stop. So from negative infinity all the way up to where? 2. So negative infinity, but then from negative infinity to 2 stops right there. All right. X-intercept. They have 2 of them. 2, 0 right here and 2, 0 right there. This is the x-intercepts right there. Y-intercept, 0 and up 2 spaces. There it is right there. The function is symmetrical with respect to the y-axis. Here's the y-axis. You can see half of it's over here. The half is over there. Symmetric. Yes, about the y-axis. Increasing. Well, from negative infinity to negative 1, this graph's going up. Decreasing from 1 to infinity. From 1 to infinity this way, this graph is going down. So we're going up, stops right there. Now it's going down right here. And between negative 1 and 1, right here, it's constant. All right. Next one. More information. Okay, that's fine. Find the x-intercept right here. Negative 1, 0. Find another x-intercept, 2, 0. Y-intercept, what was up here, to 0, 2. So now, graph is increasing where? Where is it increasing? From negative 1 to 0 is going up. And from 2 to 3 is going up. Graph is decreasing where? From negative 3 to negative 1. It's going down. And from 0 to 2, it's also going down. See? Going down, increasing, decreasing. The graph is not constant anywhere. Nope, it's always going up or down. And the graph is neither odd or even. All right, example. Think of your favorite place for a double meat, double cheese, double bacon hamburger with a large order of onion rings, diet tea at 2:35 a.m. on Saturday. And remember, the best cooks work at 9. It's going to taste super delicious. This one. All right. X-intercepts. There are no x-intercepts. Nothing down here. What about y-intercept? 0 up 7. Yeah, right there, 0, 7. Domain, from the left to the right, goes negative infinity. Yeah, doesn't stop. Range, from 6, because see, this is 7, but 6 is right here, kind of leveling out right there, but never gets there. So it's like a horizontal asymptote right there at 6. So from 6 to where? Infinity goes up. And the graph is increasing all the time. So it's increasing. Yep. Infinity. Never decreasing, never constant. It's neither even or odd. Think like, I don't know, you start with 6,000 roaches in your pot, thousands of roaches in your giant house or something. And think kitchen roach population in thousands in your kitchen. How's that? They go, and these are in thousands, okay? 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, every time goes by. All right, next one. What? That's it for this? No way. Let's see. I guess, once you finish this review, yes, go to Mustang Island, Padre Island, Corporate, somewhere out there, have fun. Take yourself out there and have fun. If you have lots of money, go to Hawaii, spend it out there. It will cost more, but the waves are much bigger, 40-foot waves out there in North Shore, wherever you want to go. Might break your steerboard, doesn't matter. You can always take the stickers out, get a new surfboard. Okay, there you are with all your Hawaiian stuff on. Hey, cool. Okay, or Math Monster, they don't scare us that much. We know how to do a little bit of this. Yeah, algebra. We know how to do this. Right? Yes. The answer is yes. Well, these guys are super scary. Yeah, they're pretty scary, all right. How about, oh my God, these guys are scary too. Numbers, not too scary. What about, oh my gosh, a giant crunchy one, that's pretty scary. What? 2 of them? Yeah, that'd be more scary, but it doesn't matter. You're good. You know how to do math. So this is the Professor Alfredo Galvez Jr. saying good luck in your college algebra review. Again, Professor Alfredo Galvez Jr. saying good luck in your college algebra review. Bye.